Thanks for hanging in there an extra 20 minutes while I built things from scratch because I'm a noob and I forgot that I didn't have this set up. So, hey, thanks everybody. And thanks for joining us. I'm in the GM seat. Is it a GM in this game? I don't know what it's called in this game. Narrator?
I think that's right.
SM, Space Master.
Space Master.
Oh, okay.
That's what I call myself every day. Yes, I'm in the SM seat tonight. Chuck was here last time, but we've switched over. We're taking turns. This is our sort of West Marches style Star Wars game. So maybe you, too, can join us and be a player and part of this galaxy far, far away and a crew member of the illustrious Hot Pocket. That's the name of our ship, Gian.
That is the name. Yes.
Yes. This is the whole reason my character chose that ship, so it'll remind him of home.
That's right. All right. So why don't we do the little roundtable introductions? I don't have everybody's logos for all their channels and everything put on there. We got a new face here. We got Gian on here. Gian? I said it wrong.
Oh man.
I know I'm butchering it. I'm sorry. He's gonna go first.
Snoke.
Oh, am I getting Snoked? You're gonna put me in a pickle jar?
Awesome.
You're up first, Jen.
Tell
us who you're playing. He doesn't have a channel or anything, but he'll tell us who he's playing.
I am playing a Northern Mustafarian named Vit. He is a droid mech, and he decided to leave Mustafar after a personal conflict that ended with the death of someone in a clan. So he's out in Outer Rim, and he joined the crew of the Hot Pocket because he's from Mustafar, and he figured the ship would be very warm and comfortable. It is not warm. And
comfortable.
That is his backstory right now.
Yeah, it is not warm or comfortable. Thank you. All right. Oak, you're up next on my overlay.
Yes, Oak. You can catch me on Urience, Uraence on YouTube or Twitch when I do my stuff. Supposed to have, or Twitter and both also. Supposed to have a 5e game tonight at midnight. And tonight I'm playing Garrus Blade. He's the smuggler of the Hot Pocket.
Yes. Thank you. All right, Jeff. Sorry, I'm typing here. Jeff, your turn.
All right, so I'm Jeff. I am a GM for Adventures in Lollygagging, which is a Zweihander podcast. You can catch it anywhere you get podcasts. You can also just go to lollygaggers.com or hit me on Twitter at lollygaggerco. I am playing Dr. House, Dr. Quinn House, who is a Chiss doctor of the Hot Pocket, who plays a little fast and loose with the drugs and is kind of hiding out on the Hot Pocket because he's made some mistakes in some of his surgical pasts. So yeah, there we go.
Nice. All right, last but not least, Chuck.
That is me. I am Chuck of Defenders of Cobalt. We're a Twitch stream, podcast, YouTube channel. I run all sorts of shit. We got Zweihander, DCC. I don't remember what else. Regrettably, 5th edition.
Nice.
Oh!
Agreed.
Yeah, that's me. I am playing Ordo, the Duros bounty hunter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot lots of stuff and be angry about it because it's a lot of fun. Yeah, that's me. That's who I'm playing. Defenders of Cobalt. They're the people I know. Also, Matt, you should check out the dice rolling box on the overlay.
I did. On the overlay?
Yeah.
Why?
Not there. There's a box there. But
well, it's because it hasn't gone down far enough. So if we type stuff, it'll go down.
Okay.
It'll push its way down slowly.
Okay.
There, see? See? You see C's!
Okay. Oh, there they are. Look at you. So fancy.
Yeah. It's like I do this. All right. I'm Matt. I'm over on Grim and Perilous Gaming, where we're on Zweihander. We're doing some Coriolis right now, and we're doing some astonishing swordsmen and sorcerers of Hyperborea, or as my players call it. But tonight we're playing Star Wars. So why don't we do a brief recap for people who are joining us and for Gian? I kind of gave them like the Cole's Notes version of what happened last time, where we are, what we have, what we did.
Oh, we're doing a recap?
Yeah, yeah,
we were pulled out of hyperspace without any warning.
Yep.
And it was a old, was it like 20 years old?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
A super old, was it Imperial?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 72
Imperial.
years.
It was like really old. And it had when we got on it, it was clear that there was no one that was like alive anymore. There was some damage on it, right?
Yeah. One side of the ship was completely smashed in. You guys boarded the ship, thick layer of dust on everything. Couldn't find any real information, so you made your way to the bridge. I think that's how it went. And then
we went
got
to the
some
bridge
information.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of figured out where the ship was coming on from, which was Geonosis. What you needed to do to break away from the ship, and you decided to kind of explore the ship, do some looting, and you found a whole bunch of fucking zombie stormtroopers that you very briefly tangoed with and decided not to fuck with. So then you looted the ship.
Yep.
Stole a bunch of spaceships and left. I think I don't know. There's more in there, but.
Yeah, we had a bunch
didn't
of
we like?
spaceships.
Yeah, we stole a bunch of spaceships, right?
Yeah.
We had like a Tidarian shuttle, some TIE fighters.
Yeah.
We did the Expanse like master or
Yeah.
control thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
We hyperspace jumped or skipped or whatever it's called.
No.
Is that what we did?
I got a ton of drugs apparently. I completely
Oh, yeah.
cleaned out the med bay.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. I gave out way more loot than should have ever been given. But it's
I
fine
know.
because now Matt can take it all away.
Yeah, now it's my problem to figure out. Sitting there asking, like, shit, now what am I going to do? Chuck just gave them everything they want. They're going to be rich.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not fun. All right, well, we're going to pick up where we left off. So Chuck established in the last game that you have to use, typically you have to use known hyperspace lanes. And when we left off, we were down here somewhere, from what I remember, on the Carillion trade spine.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, that sounds right.
That's right. Yes, Woda, that's right. I'm glad you're here. Time to take things away. Chuck giveth and I taketh away.
That's it. That's it. So now you need to load us up with a bunch of shit this session, and the next session I'll take it all away.
No, I'll just like leave you with nothing, and then you can just we'll just back and forth with that. Good cop, bad cop sort of thing.
That's it. Okay.
So you guys are traveling down the Carillion trade spine. You have the Hot Pocket. You're trailing with I can't remember the name of the ship. I know it's known as the Shuttle Tidarium in Jedi, but what's the name of the ship?
It's fucking Christ.
Lambda class.
Lambda class shuttle.
shuttle.
Thank you. And what, like a couple of TIE interceptors, I want to say?
Yeah. Let me.
Oh, wait, we got TIE interceptors?
I think you got
Yeah.
TIE interceptors.
There was a lot of shit you guys got.
And drugs. I don't think we got it with any weapons, though, did we? You didn't give us like thermal
I got
detonators or
one.
anything.
I got one because I took like the captain's.
Yeah.
I think that, but it wasn't.
Yeah, we got that captain's.
Yeah, I got that. I think.
His
Crappy
pin,
pistols,
his
blasters?
credits.
No, they were heading towards the armory, but they had to cut through the barracks to get to it. And in the barracks is where they found all of the zombified stormtroopers had been trapped. So they closed the door and didn't even try because they were going to go they wanted explosives and didn't get any.
I wanted thermal detonators and explosives.
Well, we were gonna try, but it just wasn't working out.
Chuck wasn't nice. In
I
that
wasn't.
regard. He gave us everything else except for
No
that.
armor that fits a lanky insectoid alien?
Funny you ask.
Funny you ask.
on an Imperial shuttle. Yes, of course. It was just filled with it.
Oh, yeah.
You know those
they don't have
Imperials, they
blades.
totally accept all you weird insectoid
They do. They just don't
aliens.
give them armor.
Yeah.
They just use you to build Death Stars and Star Destroyer
Yeah.
fleets in unreachable places of space.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are traveling through the Carillion Trade Spine, as it's known, a well traversed, well used hyperspace lane by all sorts of folks throughout the galaxy, from traders to freighters to pirates to the New Republic themselves. When all of a sudden you receive a hail that you are being ordered and forcefully removed out of hyperspace travel at around Andat. I'll mark it there on the
Okay.
map for you guys.
Hoth and Bespin.
Yeah, that whole area there. So you're sucked out of hyperspace travel, and you see in front of you and all around you there is just like hundreds and hundreds of spaceships all sitting there, not moving. That's when you guys get a message on your comm. This is New Republic. We have reports of rogue Imperial shuttles and ships being transported through this area. Please wait while we make our way around to scan everyone. We appreciate your patience. And you can see X-Wings and Y-Wings and A-Wings flying around as they slowly make their way between and scanning ships. It looks they're still quite a ways away from you before they're going to get to you. There's like a huge, massive backlog at this point of ships because this is such a well-traveled trade route. But you do not want to be caught with Imperial shuttles right now by the newly established New Republic, because you're going to have some questions to answer, and you guys have a ship that you're hiding out there in the middle of space that you want to go back and ransack.
Yeah, that's because we also have the other ships in tow, don't we?
You do.
Yeah.
It's not just the hot one. Yes, you got a TIE Interceptor two TIE Interceptors following you, and a Lambda class shuttle with clear markings and codes that they are Imperial ships. Especially those TIE infiltrators or interceptors or whatever they are. You can't hide that. Dumpster fire, says Dustin. You're not wrong.
Yeah, this is bad. Who's our pilot right now?
Me.
Definitely not me.
Okay, I think I've got ranks in it. Oh,
I'll tell you what. Before you do that, why don't we do our light side, dark side Destiny pool?
Oh, right.
Just remember that. So there's the button on your character sheet to roll that, and it'll go right to my dice pool on my end.
The roll Destiny.
Roll Destiny.
Yes, please.
there we go.
2 dark, 2 light, 1 light.
We're doing better than last time.
Yeah, well, last time wasn't it all like dark side?
Yeah.
You see this on the right side of the character sheet?
Yeah, if you go to the character sheet tab, where it says Destiny Pool to the right or the left of that when you're looking at it.
Just hit roll Destiny?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Dark side. So we're 3 for 3.
Okay.
3 light, 3 dark for the beginning of the session. And do you guys remember what you could spend those on?
No.
You can increase a die type for any given skill, so you can bump it up to a yellow or what's above a yellow. You guys are all so
That's
new.
it.
You don't have it.
It's green and yellow.
I think green and yellow is the max, yeah.
So you can bump them up to yellows. You can try to change the narrative, like not like completely rewrite it, but you can, manifest destiny where all of a sudden a certain item could just be lying there out of reach that you hadn't noticed, on the other side of a table previously. And there was one other use, and I don't remember what the hell it was. You guys can look it up in the book. There was one other thing, but those are the 2 most useful ways to spend light side, dark side.
Can we call rewriting the narrative Orion Johnson?
Oh! He went there.
Oh, boy.
He went there, folks. Sorry, I was just grabbing my book off the floor. All right, so... Oh, Jeff's here. The other Jeff.
Yeah, the other
Janov,
So many Jeffs.
who gave almost all of us, I want to say all of us, copies of his supplement today.
I got my copy. That's a badass looking thing he made.
Mr. Decay did the art. That's all original art by Mr. Decay.
Yeah.
Kenny Decay. All right. So, what do you guys want to do? We've got our light side, dark side Destiny pool here now, so let's get started. What do you want to do? So they're making their rounds. You figure it's going to be quite some time before they make their way to you, but they've stopped all travel along this hyperspace line.
So
there is a blockade, if you will.
Do hyperspace skipping.
Clearly.
Do I know of any kind of way to mask these other ships or give a false reading so as to try to get past?
There are ways of doing it. It would be difficult to do, but the thing is also when they're scanning, they can see these ships. Like the problem is the visual. Once they these things are flying around, they are also inspecting ships. So when they see some TIE interceptors, like a Lambda class shuttle can also possibly be decommissioned and used by civilians and such. But it's those TIE interceptors that are your biggest problems right now.
Yeah.
Maybe we can convince them that for salvage.
Discussing maybe will be a salvage yard or operation.
Sure, you can try and answer and work your way out of that.
Just
Do you have the papers for those things?
So glad we ran into you.
It's legitimate salvage. Like, hey, we were going to turn these over. Okay. How close are the nearest ships to us?
The nearest ships?
Yeah.
No. 500 feet. They're close. You guys are packed tight in space. Yeah.
Okay.
Ships just keep like coming out of hyperspace and just piling up. And you just see it's like a traffic jam.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to suggest maybe we one of us moves over to the shuttle and then leads our row of ducks off to hide somewhere. And we can come and reclaim it later, but that's not going to work if they're that fucking close.
Yeah.
The New Republic's not that close, but yeah, your nearest neighbor is that close.
Okay, that's the nearest New Republic ships.
Well, if Garrus is our main pilot, do we have anyone else that might?
I can pilot.
Okay.
I've got
Grim can pilot. He's not here. He's having a nap.
He's not here.
He's
having a nap.
Uh,
yeah, I can pilot as
He
well.
had a hard night drinking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The New Republic ships, it looks like it's going to be like a good 20, maybe 40 minutes before they make their way over here, like with the pace and that they're going now. Like, you have some time. It's not like an immediate thing, but you do have to concern, like, someone might rat you out around you as well, as more and more ships are popping out of hyperspace and they're getting the same message.
Yeah.
Unscrupulous types.
So are we thinking about piloting them away and splitting the party? Is that what I'm thinking?
So the nearest planet is Andat. You guys are near Andat, so that you can't go there. You're gonna have to have clearance and to dock, or you could try and fly out in the middle of nowhere and land and figure something out.
So are we at like a drunk driving checkpoint? Could we just like turn around and go the other way, or
you can attempt to. There is the fear that these New Republic ships like X-wings and such do have hyperspace drive. So to all of a sudden be pulled out, told you're being checked, and then all of a sudden jump back into hyperspace trying to dart somewhere else could be suspicious.
Yeah,
but you could try it. There's nothing stopping you at all.
Do I know anything from like being a smuggler? Any tricks or anything I can use that my character would know that I don't?
Yes.
Yeah, like hyperspace skipping.
Okay.
You can you can roll like astrogation. You don't have to. I know we said like we want to at all times, or most times I should say, use these known lanes, but you can use astrogation to try and find and discover little shortcuts. That's what astrogation is meant for.
I got I got 2 yellow and a green in that. Anybody?
Oh, look at you! So you could try and fly your way out of there.
Yeah, I doubt it too. Just 4
my sister-in-law's going into labor. Good for her.
Oh.
Good for her.
Hey, whoa! You guys rolled dice. I didn't even set the difficulty here. Whoa.
Yeah.
You didn't get a success, though. You probably don't want that. You probably don't want. You didn't even succeed, though. So
I don't know. There's a whole lot of advantage there.
I have a 4 green, but I'm not sure. I don't have any ranks in it, so it's just a basic green.
Given the stress of the situation, I'm going to give you a setback die, and I'm going to set this with 2 of the difficulty dice.
It would just be like a half purple.
Yeah. I'm colorblind, remember? So I try to use the names of the dice. Purple and black and red.
Yeah. I don't even know the names of the dice. I can't say anything smart ass there.
Yeah. Hey, don't make fun of my handicap, Chuck.
I just
what's
yellow
it?
and greens.
Yeah,
Don't
I
make
know
fun
one's
of
called a
handicap.
boost die.
No, it's
charm dice.
Boost is helpful.
setback die. Yeah, boost dice are good.
there's
So I'm going to give you a
difficulty.
setback, and there's going to be 2 difficulty dice on it.
Can I roll now, sir?
Yes, you may roll now. Oh,
There
well,
you
look
go.
at you. You succeeded.
And a
With
threat.
threat. All right. So you are sitting there and you're like madly checking out the navigation charts, and you find a little one-off path from here that will get you. It's going to get you to the middle of nowhere, but at least it's going to get you away from where you're currently at and out of the Carillion trade spine. So you plug in the coordinates. But you're doing so in such a rush that you definitely leave like a wash behind you, like a trail that could be followed. So, punch it, vit, and you make your way.
Punch it foot.
Vit. How do I pronounce your name?
That's it.
Vit.
Yes. They have weird names. Doesn't go against culture.
So you make your way out, and you end up somewhere from what you charted, somewhere in between the Carillion and the Hydian Way. But there's nothing around you whatsoever. Oh, look at that.
Thanks for
we
those
got
bits.
bits. Grouch
Any-
Couch Games, thank you.
So you said that we might have a trail. Like, do we have anything that suggests? Is there anything more than that? Can we keep some sort of?
It seems to
stand?
just kind of taper off. Like it's just like a little offshoot. Like so let's think of it like an off ramp off of a highway, but it just kind of goes to a dead end. There are special people who are known as trade lane navigators, and their whole job, their whole profession is trying to find these new lanes. So there's little offshoots that exist everywhere, and it's finding these connecting ones to kind of cheat and get around these heavily used ones, especially if you're a smuggler of sorts, or you have dangerous goods like you do that you don't want to be seen as you just try to slowly make your way across space to hut space, because you are very, very, very far away from hut space. If you remember, it's all the way Nalhada and Narshada, I should say, is all the way over there, and you guys at the other end of the galaxy right now. So you guys end up in the middle of nowhere. You're sitting there. It's dark, black. There's nothing there. No planets. You just see stars. Nothing else. Garrus, you can tell that it was not a clean break. It was not a clean getaway.
Well, if I don't know where we're at right now, but we didn't get away undetected, unfortunately. So
Jump
everybody
again.
watch the sensors for any kind of incoming.
I think I can watch the sensors. I think I'm good at that. If not, I'll hop on them anyway.
Yeah, you wanna test them sensors?
Sure.
What skill are you testing with them sensors? Mechanics?
Computers or mechanics?
Let's do computers.
Septicutors.
Percepticutors. All right.
Just give me one difficulty. I've got it programmed in there. Go ahead and feel free to roll it whenever you can.
Ooh, look at
There you
that.
go. Very nice.
Boom. All right. Yeah,
All
you
right.
can tell you're somewhere between Andant and Darvala, and you do pick up when you're sending out the traces and seeing if anything came through or followed you. You are picking up, it seems, the scan of a ship that is heading through hyperspace in your direction and is going to pop out at any moment.
Oh, yeah. We got a tail. They'll be here any second.
Okay, we're gonna just keep skipping.
Don't
No, that's not a thing here. That does not exist in the JoJo.
keep skipping.
We do not recognize.
You're the one that brought it up.
We don't recognize most things from Rise of Skywalker.
Except for
All right. So as you're,
Star Wars lore.
you can go ahead and
yeah.
make me another astrogation roll, and this one I'm going to give you 2 setback due to stress. Full situation, and it's going to be a 2 difficulty. Go ahead and roll.
Ooh.
Yeah, so as you're plugging this in, you're unable to find a lane fast enough, and all of a sudden a ship pops out and comes out right next to you and starts to hail you. It is not a New Republic ship.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
freighter as well.
I'll answer the hail.
Yeah, answer.
Yeah, it comes across, goes, greetings, my name is Sidon. I saw you back there, and I see you got a little bit of, well, not so easy to pass cargo. Where are you headed?
This is legitimate salvage, and we're heading anywhere that New Republic assholes aren't going to try and shoot us down for trying to make a buck. Honestly,
damn New Republic. Sometimes I think we better be better off with the imps when it comes to all these rules and regulations we have now.
I wouldn't say that by any means.
I hold the rim a bit.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. At least back then you could grease a palm if you need to get out of there.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that. Yeah.
But yeah,
who am I speaking with? What? You're coming up as a call sign of the Hot Pocket. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm Ordo of the Hot Pocket.
Who's your captain?
I'll put a hand over the mic. Who's our captain?
Well, it's my ship, so I guess that's me.
You're the captain.
Say his name.
We're working for Captain Garrus.
Yeah, it's because he doesn't know his name.
I didn't have to look at the stream.
Shut up! I wasn't looking.
He goes, "Oh, Garrus, yeah. No, I don't. Doesn't ring a bell." Listen, I might be able to assist you. You're kind of in a sticky situation here. You're in the middle of nowhere. There's no way but the way back, as far as I can tell. I know of a little outpost not too far from here. Off of, they aren't imps. They aren't New Republic type. Maybe they can help you in finding someone, or we can find a buyer for your goods there. You don't have to ship these things halfway across the galaxy if that's what you're planning on doing. It'd be kind of crazy to bring that stuff all the way across known space. You guys wouldn't be doing that, would you?
No, why would we do that?
Yeah.
Why would we do that?
What idea is that?
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. So,
Huts, are they?
What?
They're not
Can
huts,
we
are
trust
they?
them?
No, they're not huts. Where we're going, where I'm telling you to go, no, they're not huts.
Okay.
It's just a little outpost, off the beaten path that collects people of our sort of persuasion, let's say, those who want to avoid attention from those dirty authority types. Yeah, no, New Republic entanglements.
Ooh. What's the name of this outpost?
Terrapin Station.
That's a turtle.
It is a turtle. You're a turtle.
What did he say his name is? Can we do a?
My name is Sidon Ethano.
Has anyone heard the name? Can we do any kind of search, like on Spacebook?
Got underworld check or something.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do an underworld check. Yeah. I'll tell you what. You can do an underworld check. What parts of space are you all from? Let me ask you that. So I got one from Mustafar. I know that.
Refugee.
Where did we have that written anywhere, or was it just we picked it?
You can just make it up right now. I don't care.
I'm gonna be
outer rim, mid rim.
Say I'm outer rim.
Say Jakku, a Tatooine. That's where everybody's from.
Yeah. No, I grew up in the core, but made my living in the outer rim.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just ascendancy for a bit, but then but more recently, probably outer rim.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're all outer rim types, huh? I'll tell you what. So you can make a test, and this will be at a 2 difficulty, and you can do your underworld.
For all of us, or just Jen?
All of you. If you guys want to test it, I don't
have any underworld.
You all roll them bones. I don't mind. Difficulty set. So free. Oh wow.
If you don't have it, can you still roll it? Roll it.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's tied to a stat. It's a derivative of a base stat.
What's the difficulty?
It's already set. There's a dice roller on here. I'm doing it on my end.
Oh, that's what that synced the GM.
Yeah, it's pretty fancy, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Fail with advantage, pass with advantage. Pass. Okay. So GN, you've heard of this Sidon Ethano, but you can't really pinpoint. But Dr. Quinn House,
yes.
You have definitely heard of this fellow, this figure, and he's kind of he's been in the news a little bit recently as a bit of a pirate and smuggler in this area, causing a little bit of trouble. He's broken off from another faction and kind of making a name for his own. and he goes by the handle of the Crimson Corsair. Sometimes is what the news is calling him,
Okay.
or the Red Raider, because he's draped in like crimson. And,
Okay. So I'll convey, like, I've read about this. Red Raider comes to mind. I should warn you. I mean, obviously he's pirate and smuggler, but I fear that he's probably. I wouldn't trust him very far. I think he might care more about what he can get out of this than what we can get out of it.
Kind of like us.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I understand how
kindred
that works.
spirits.
So, all right, got my mic off. I don't want him dropping the eaves on us.
Yeah, I said that all on mic. My bad.
No, I agree with you guys. Like, I don't think we can trust this guy, but maybe if we can offload these ships and get something out of it with him.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even care if we don't get full price, right? This is free money. And then we can just head back to the big ship and find a way to kill space zombies and steal more shit.
Yeah, this is hot merchandise.
Yeah. I'll pick
Mustafa.
I'll pick the mic back up. All right, Mr. Corsair, we got a deal. Go ahead and
He kind of
take us
chuckles.
to your station.
Oh, you've heard of me, and he sounds kind of proud when you use his little handle. Yeah, so you've heard of me.
Yeah, we got one of our crew's familiar with you and your work, and says you're kind of on the ground floor, setting up a new operation.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking for allies, and
Yeah,
I see you guys are in need. So you scratch my back, maybe I can scratch yours.
well, we find this acceptable, and any profit we come up from these ships, we'd be willing to negotiate a share with you.
I'm thinking 30%.
You get 30.
Okay, thanks. All right, I'll send you the coordinates.
Okay.
That's how you negotiate.
I'll take 30%.
I thought that was
You
more
get
of a
30.
clarification.
Deal.
Well, I was more worried it was going to be 30%. I'm like,
Us.
okay, I'll take 70. Like, no, you get 30. I get like, no.
Yeah,
okay.
I thought that was more of a clarification myself.
He
I'm
took it
okay with
as a confirmation. He's like, all right, I'll send him the coordinates. Excellent. Thank you for being in agreement.
I'm good with that cut. I would have gone as low as
That's not
50-50,
bad.
I think. Yeah.
You guys are looking at a lot of money.
Yeah. All right.
But remember, you have to split your cut how many ways?
Fuck, I don't know. How many of us are
There's
there?
like 100 of you living on the Hot Pocket.
Yeah.
All right, so he sends over the coordinates, and he says, I'll meet you there. Here you go. Here's even some clearance codes to get in, so you avoid any trouble with these ships that you have in tow. They won't ask you any questions. They'll get you right into a docking bay. It's unmonitored, and I'll meet you there.
Okay. I'll pass the coordinates and the codes to Captain.
We head out that direction.
So are we gonna? I mean, we are unsavory types. I mean,
Yes.
Is there anything
Yeah.
we could potentially strip off of these ships before we
That's
sell
a
it
good
to them?
idea.
Because we're selling as is, so we could get sensors, parts. Because
Yeah.
I want to be able to build.
Right.
You got the tech guy in the group now. He's a
Yeah, that's a
technician.
good
That's
idea.
why he's thinking this way.
How could we? Do we gotta like try and fucking spacewalk to these ships or something? How do we?
I mean,
how do we,
we
dock?
could do a Mary Poppins like Leia did, and
Yeah, that's it.
You're not a super Jedi.
oh,
Okay.
All right.
No,
Yeah.
that's a great idea. I mean, they should have munitions and shit.
yeah, all kind of good stuff.
That's a good thought right there.
So
This is why you brought Vut onto the crew.
if we can get over there, then,
From Clandethu.
yeah.
It's an ugly planet.
Yeah, well, it's poutine. It's poutine. Gravy, cheese, curds, and fries. Come on now.
What?
Of course it's a Canadian thing.
It's a
is.
Canadian thing, yeah.
Anyways, it's a national food of Canada.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I know
I'll
it's a
drive by
Canadian
the
dish.
thing.
I didn't know it was the national food.
Well, we've adopted it. Us, the people, have adopted it as our
that's
national
fair.
dish.
Same
They,
food.
What else is gonna be? Beaver?
Moose,
Yes, a
moose
deer.
and squirrel.
Deer?
Jeez.
All right. Beaver tails. All right, so you get the coordinates fired over to you, and this is just a quick little jump away. Even with like the best astrogation and like hours of searching, you would not have been able to have located this Garrus, even with your high dice or whoever had the stacked dice. This thing is very well hidden, and you can tell it is for a reason. These people don't want to be found. So you plug in the coordinates and you hyper jump over to this thing, and you're greeted by a... Here, let's do this. Space station floating there in space. There's a few ships coming, going, floating about. You can see the ship of Mr. Sidon Athano just ahead of you, making his way into one of the docking bays, and it coincides with the one that he gave you the landing code for.
I thought we were going to strip it before we got there. I stripped some parts.
I don't know.
Guys.
Yeah, we definitely talked about it. We definitely need to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Why don't well, the captain's making his way there. Why don't you and I slip back to the shuttles and start?
Yeah.
Where are you going to put these things? How are you going to strip them? What are you going to do with them?
We got to have cargo containers or something, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. What's on the Hot Pocket? And how are you going to get them from the Lambda-class shuttle and the TIE interceptors to the Hot Pocket as it's making its way into dock?
You know, look at you asking those big questions.
Asking
Well,
those
we
GM
could-
Lotec
we could-
questions.
jump.
Okay, we do have personal effects on these ships. We could tell them that, and we need to take them off. They don't need to know what we're taking off, and we probably could do it in a way they wouldn't know what we.
Well, this is something we would do before we jump to this place.
That's what I would have liked to do, but now we're already in tractor or whatever
Yeah.
we pulled in, so we kind of gotta improvise. I say we take some cargo containers over there and just get the small, super valuable stuff like communication crystals and small munitions and maybe some computer parts.
Sensors,
Yeah, sensors.
whatever important things are.
Yeah.
Just strip it.
The radio.
It's just going to be a shell when you sell it.
It doesn't
They
have
work,
to
I
be-
swear. I'm the only.
Did he
I'm
say the radio?
I'm the only owner ever. One owner only, and I only drove it on Sundays.
I want the CD player out of it too.
We're all
Yeah.
just sitting on cinder blocks when we give them to them.
If it has an 8-track in it, I want it.
Ooh, it's old enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are we doing this then? Because we should definitely.
Yeah, let's figure this out. How do we want to tackle this? As you're now sitting there outside this spaceport. Hey, thanks for the follow,
Wait,
that
wait,
Mage Thanda.
wait. We have narrative control if we spend a point, right?
Ooh, we do.
Do you want to spend a light side point? Yeah.
I mean,
do it.
Let's
Yeah, I mean,
spend
we
a light
could.
side point and say we did this before we
Yep.
jumped to
And-
hyperspace.
So tell me what you're doing and how you want to do it. 'Cause
Ryan
It's upon Space Master's approval.
Yeah, Spaceman says.
Okay. I would just say we roll back time and thanks for the coordinates. I give it to the captain.
Or
And
before
then-
we'd already stripped this before we even decided to
Yeah.
jump back
Yeah, even
at
went to
all.
the
So what are you stripping? And where are you storing it?
Here we
Tell me
go.
that.
Now we have to know every piece of
No, we're gonna strip communications equipment.
parts.
We're gonna. What's that?
Any kind of part, any kind of astro navigation stuff that can be used if I want to build like an astromech or something.
Oh, so you want things that can be used in a droid?
Well, I mean, you can put guns on droids, and you can put I mean, in Rogue One they put a brain.
Well, my thought was if we get communication shit, surely old Imperial communication, like fucking radios would sell for something.
So you want, we want the black box.
We want the black box.
You're stripping
We
the
want
black box,
munitions. If they got like their fucking torpedoes.
There's like a sidearm, like a blaster pistol that would be in.
torpedoes.
There, no, you're taking the photon torpedoes. You're not stripping those. There'd be like if you're looking for arms, it'd be like a blaster pistol inside of the TIE interceptor. Like say they got shot down and they had to they had to eject during a mission. So there'd be like a little like survival kit. There'd be like with a blaster pistol in it. In the Lambda class shuttle though, you'd actually find, I'd give you 6 blaster rifles.
Okay.
That would be in there,
Yeah.
just in case. No
Any-
thermal detonators.
Ooh,
Sorry.
Sad. Any suits of armor or anything?
No suits armor. There's flight suits in there, which you
Can
guys
we
did take a whole bunch from the last mission.
Can we take any explosive material out of the munitions? Whatever the charge, whatever they use to
Oh, I didn't see what happened there.
charge them or whatever.
Chuck's on it.
Yeah. Or
Did not
starting
even-
bolts. We need those for our droid.
Yeah, because we have a droid in the party, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I end
That's
before you.
But yeah, I mean, we could. It's all kind of good stuff we can take off a ship. Plus, what do we need for our ship?
I don't know.
Hot pocket.
How about
So
this?
far, the hot pocket has just been a narrative carriage just to get us from point A to
Right.
point B.
Could we roll like some sort of knowledge check to see what would probably be most valuable on
Like
like,
a
the black
mechanics
market?
check?
Sure.
Is there any kind of
and
like-
then that's what we would try to take.
Sure. You can make a mechanics check for the quick and easy things to strip, and of the most value, like of the things that you could get out of there easily without having to spend like weeks upon weeks of stripping it. Because you guys were looking to offload the stuff and then make your way back there, get some more and such. So go ahead and make me a mechanics roll.
What kind of difficulty are you doing? Everything?
I know, right? I'm like, let's move on here. Let's just loot this thing. All right, I got your difficulty plugged in there. It's 2 difficulty dice, purple dice, whatever they are. The colorblind guy has the shadow colors. Success with advantage, huh?
Ooh.
This ship had exactly what we needed.
All right, I'll make a list of things you guys were able to take out of the 3 ships,
Fair enough.
and we can do that between sessions instead of sitting here haggling over it. Does that work?
Yeah, because I
Absolutely.
don't know how to do anything with this crafting, so that would be good.
Okay, let's do that, and we can move on. So, go ahead. Somebody on their character sheet, just click the spend light side button for me, please, and it'll automatically switch it over on my side, on the master's Space Master pool.
Space Master Pool.
Which one of you? One of you do it.
Somebody
Uh,
click it.
Somebody.
You get a GN.
Oh,
Yes.
you do it?
No, don't do it.
Well done.
We've already done it.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Well, thank you for that. So yes, you guys have stripped it. You're outside of Terrapin Station. You got a call from Sidon. What's taking so long? What are you doing sitting out there? Do you want the New Republic to find you?
No, we're almost there. We
Cool.
we had a little bit of
Yes.
trouble with our hyperdrive. Getting these ships was not necessarily beneficial to the well-being of our own ship.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Whatever that means. Greedy says Jeff. Yeah, whatever that means. Listen, my 30% is waiting for me in here. Let's go. Let's go try and find a buyer for this thing, or whatever's left of it.
I don't feel comfortable with this. I
What?
trust this guy?
Oh,
we
no,
don't have a
not at all.
choice.
Oh,
We're already
Right.
here. Listen. Yeah, I don't know. This is a bad situation. Let's just, what's the worst that happens? We roll new characters.
What's the worst that could happen? All right, so you guys land inside there. You're in the same docking bay as his ship. Again, it's a large freighter. He's standing there on the dock waiting for you. You see this dashing figure. Where is he? Sidon Athano.
would you
Head
say
to toe in
Dr.
crimson. He's got a red helmet and a big long cape. He's a very garish,
Dashing.
thematic looking character. You can tell that he revels in his title that he's been given. That's why he was very interested that you'd heard of him. He
I will
carries
start,
a blaster
I'll
on one
start
side.
buttering him up. I'll be like, "You're far more intimidating than the news feeds that I read about you. Oh, it's fascinating.
It's hard to get my good side with this helmet on.
Clearly.
The name's Sidon, and he holds out a hand to shake yours.
Dr. Quinn House, pleasure.
Good to meet you. It's always good to have a
I'm
medic on hand.
Yeah.
You're not?
Yeah.
He just shakes his helmeted head. And I take it you are Garrison Ordo. And hello to the 15 other people on your ship back there. So, there are a few parties that I think may be interested here. There are some less than savory types, but they do have some. They do have money. They have credits, and that's what matters.
That is
Um,
absolutely what matters.
Why don't we get a little acquainted with the station, ask around, let's look for some buyers, and we'll go from there. What do you all think?
Good idea.
Sounds good.
All right. Anywhere that you'd all like to start?
Somewhere with a stiff drink.
Oh, it's always right to the cantina, huh? Okay, I see how it is. All right. Well, let's go
Yeah.
to the.
If they got a good brew around here.
Yeah, you get this place. I don't know the Minox hoof, and you go in there, and there's Minox don't have hoofs.
That's
Not with
There's
that.
all kinds of unsavory, shady characters from all areas of the galaxy in here drinking. Music is pounding. There's a band playing in the corner. There's dancers up on stage when you enter. And just a sea of noise is just coming out of here. A wall of noise as you enter. And he turns to the group of you and goes, I'll start asking around and see if I can find anything. Why don't you guys go and get yourself some drinks? And let's meet at the bar in a little while.
Okay.
You got it.
We use the light side point and strip his ship.
Do not allow. Do not allow.
I think we should all kind of feel around, see if find out information on this guy, what people know
Yeah.
about him.
That's a good idea.
About the Crimson Corsair.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
In this place, since he brought us here, they
Yeah.
should know him.
Yeah. I'm good
Oh.
with that. I'll start
Oh,
So
wow.
basically,
asking
just
around.
like some streetwise kind of stuff or whatever.
Look at
Yeah.
you guys.
That's right.
You're not very you're very
Trusting?
judgmental and untrusting of this guy who's looking out to help for you.
These are
All
the
he-
circles I run in. Of course, I don't trust him.
Yeah.
All he wants is a 30% cut that you agreed to.
Yeah. And he agreed to quickly.
Yeah.
Too quickly.
Pray we do
Yeah.
not alter the deal further.
Oh shit. Yeah. I'll go grab a drink and start meandering the crowd, maybe asking around.
So I think we all should work it.
I do want to try and keep an eye out to see if I see him moving through the crowd any as well.
Oh, he's definitely moving through the crowd. You see him going from like table to table. He's like shaking hands at some, at others like you see guys like kind of reaching down for their blast, and he's throwing his hands up and kind of like backing away. And he's definitely getting mixed reception from table to table. People get a little pushy with him, and he offers to buy. He's buying them drinks and stuff. So, he's not like the king of the town here that he's brought you to. From
Oh, really? Okay.
from the impressions that you're seeing right now up front.
I thought he was. All right. That's good to know.
Yeah. So you want to just like kind of start asking around?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to like at the bar, or what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? You just want to walk up to a table. There's tables filled with people. There's gambling tables. There's sabbats being played in one corner. Like I said, there's a band. So there's people gathered around the band and listening. There's people sitting all around the bar. There's tables full of folks. There's people watching dancers up on stage.
I figure we kind of spread out, everybody going to a different area.
Sounds good.
I'll take the bar. I mean, if you want information,
In
you
the
go ask
bar,
the barkeep. Yeah.
Yeah, you go right to the bartender. Look at you. You shoulder your way in, and the bartender turns to you, and he's a rather large Twi'lek, and he turns to you. He's got filed down teeth. They're all sharp and pointed. What do you want? What are you drinking?
Corellian ale. And then I got questions. What can you tell me about, and I point at the red guy. What can you tell me about him and all?
Red guy.
Right over.
He's like, what are you talking about? He's kind of pointed.
Shit. I point at him.
Sidon
Crimson-
Alfano.
Yeah.
Crimson Raider. Crimson.
The Crimson Corsair.
Corsair. Yeah.
Yes. Or the Red Raider.
Yeah. He's got many names.
Many names.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll. Do your streetwise. I'm just gonna give you. I'm gonna give you one setback 'cause it's really loud. You're yelling over the noise, and it's just only gonna be one difficulty, so it's not that hard.
Okay.
But you got to vie for this guy's attention over everybody else who's buying drinks around
Here
here.
it is. Oh, all right.
Yeah, he goes. Yeah, Sidon. Yeah. What about him? What is he calling himself now? The Blood Buccaneer. He rolls his eyes. What about him?
He's going off. It's Randy Roja.
Randy Roja.
That's good.
The Red Ranger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he rope you into? What are you doing?
We got a business deal with him. How do you think it's going to go? Just from rumors about his past.
What sort of business deal?
Straight dealing.
We got some legitimate salvage that we're working with him to sell.
Legitimate salvage? Well, why are you here?
Why are we here? It's spicy legitimate salvage.
Oh, gotcha. He winks.
It's hot, and I wink at him.
And when he winks at you, you can see him looking over your shoulder and kind of like nod to two other guys standing at the wall, and then nod towards you, like to them, and then to you. Oh yeah, spicy cargo, huh? Okay. Yeah. He used to run with some Weequay back in the day, but he abandoned him and he started his own crew now, and he's trying to make a name for himself. He's a flashy fellow. But so where are you docked?
Hey, I got.
E15. I yelled that out.
Is that our actual doc?
No, I have nope. But I don't think we should tell him. So
I agree with that 100%. Hey, I think I hear my mom calling me, and I'll take my drink and I'll leave.
Yeah, you see him kind of nod over to those other guys, and they come over. And when you walk away, they come over and he talks to them, he whispers to them, and they leave hurriedly out of the canteen after that.
That's bad news.
That's them threats. All right. Who else is asking around? Who was it?
So you said there's like there's dancing and stuff going
Yeah,
on?
there's some dancers up on the platform. They're dancing to the music. Scantily clad aliens of all whatever walks of life.
Gamorreans.
Gamorreans. Yeah, man.
Is there anybody like is it set up in such a way where there's like people sitting around them and like watching?
Oh yeah,
them?
they're sitting there and they're throwing credits at their feet and all this. Yeah.
Okay. I think I'll go over there completely not very good at any of this. And I'll completely misunderstand what's actually happening on the dancing, thinking I'm supposed to dance too. I'll do like a little of the blue man's overbite, like, and something like that. And I'll just ask kind of similar questions. So
sure, you're dancing in between patrons and asking questions. All right, yeah.
Wondering
a boss.
Yeah, sure. There's a gruff-looking Gamorrean sitting there. There's an Iathorian. Those are the guys with the 3 eyes. There's a Toydarian, no relation to Gooba Gaba, floating around.
About him. God damn.
I know, we need to get Gooba Gaba back in here. All right, you can go ahead and make me streetwise roll as well. Same difficulty, 1 setback because of the noise, and 1 difficulty die also.
Like I said, I'm not
you're
very
shouting.
good at this.
Yeah. So you're dancing and you're rubbing and brushing up against people, and you're not getting a positive reception, you're not getting a negative reception. Someone just shoves you away, and when they do that, they get lost. You bang into another table, and you kind of hit the drink out of someone else's hand, and it lands in their lap. And they turn and look to you. It's a big Wookiee, and he just lets out a big growl in your direction, and he looks pissed.
Very sorry, and I will immediately order him another one, whatever it was, gin and tonic, something like that.
Sure, yeah. You throw down the credits, and he just kind of mouths off, lets a few growls at you, and just kind of grabs the money as you scuttle away.
And that was my failed attempt.
Yeah. Garrus, are you asking around the room?
Yeah, I'll go over near like the band area.
Sure.
Like in between like songs or set change or something like
Sure.
that.
Yeah. Okay. And just kind of ask around there, poke around. Go ahead and make me. It's all set up. Go ahead and make me your roll.
And that would be the streetwise or?
Yes, streetwise, please. I like how the Roll20 sheet does the calculations for you. You don't have to do any of the math of subtracting successes and everything else. Advantage. You didn't pass, you didn't fail. So what are you asking? What are you asking, Garrus?
Just basic information. His trustworthiness, good dealings with others.
People confirm they've heard of him. He has a pretty good reputation. But that's not saying much because he did used to run with a Weequay by the name of Scorza, but he kind of backstabbed him, turned his back on him to start his own crew. So that is all you're able to glean. Vit, are you asking around, or is that all we're doing here with the?
I'm not asking around.
All right. So after you guys are done asking around, Sidon or the Red Ranger comes on back to you and goes, "Hey, okay, I think I found a buyer for us. Her name is Filthin, and
Filthy?
not
That's what it
Filthy,
sounded like he said,
Filthan." And it sounds like I talked to a couple of her boys. Sounds like she'd be interested in buying some Imperial goods, and we should be able to make a tidy profit off of this. We can. I've got the directions to get to her base of operative. I don't know what's called, stronghold, whatever it is. Her apartment here on the station. I think we should make contact with her. What do you think? Do you guys
agree.
like it? Did you guys find any other contacts? What did you do? You asked around too. I saw you talking to folks everywhere.
Do you have
What did you
enemies
get?
on this station?
Yeah.
Do I have enemies on the station?
Yes.
The Crimson Corsair makes enemies everywhere he goes, but that is
Okay.
the life of a pirate, and he stands there all heroically, hands
I
on
will
his
admire
hips.
that. I will kind of, yeah, of course. I'm going to be taking his side.
We should
Of
definitely
course.
go check on our ships.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, why? So what did you dig up? Did you find any other leads? Anybody else looking to buy our merchandise or cargo?
Asking around. Also, I was asking around. I was kind of keeping an eye on you, making sure
Me?
no one tried to pull anything fresh on you while you were asking around. And it's a good thing we were, because we saw one of the tables you were talking to signaled to the bartender, who then signaled to a couple thugs that ran out of the room.
Where did they go? Did you follow
I
them?
didn't follow them.
What do you expect to do with this?
Let's go check on our ships.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. He lets out a sigh, an audible sigh, and he does a quick turn on his heels, and his cape twirls in the wind and to the docking bay, and he starts marching out the door.
This guy's armor. Does it look like it's it would fit me?
How big are you?
I'm Enduros. I don't know, tall, skinny, with a giant ass head.
No, it would not fit you.
Okay.
He's like average human size. It'd like fit Dr. Quinn or Garrus, if anybody.
Excellent.
Excellent. I will skin him and take his
I
armor.
have red eyes. It'll go really
Yeah.
well. So.
Yeah. Okay.
And he goes, all right, well, let's go back to the docking bay then and see what sort of trouble you've gotten us into. And he starts dashing off in that direction.
Okay. I'll follow.
So he gets to the docking station, and there's a couple of thugs, a couple of big thugs poking about. We'll say they're Zabrix poking about. You know what Zabrix are? That's the race that Darth Maul is.
Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big, nasty-looking Zabrix poking about your ship, and they're at the. You've got the interceptors, you've got the Lambda class, you've got the Hot Pocket, and you've got his ship all sitting in this docking bay, and they're like at the doors, and they're like poking around, and they got like a data pad, and they're doing something on there.
I'll walk in. I'll start walking up to him. Like, hey, just told you need some help.
Yeah, one of them turns around. Huh? Who told you that? We don't need it. Get lost.
Oh yeah, it was this guy. And then I pull my rifle out and shoot him in the face.
No blasters! No blasters! All right, Chuck.
That escalated.
I forgot playing with Chuck. It's like, hey, if someone's going to set a fire, it's going to be Chuck. Let's do it. So much for
It had to
being
go
on the
this
down
way.
low. It didn't have to go this way.
And
Is it set on stun?
it really?
No. You want me to roll initiative?
No. I'm going to give you a free round.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Now, do I have anything like where I could activate like auto defense mechanisms or something on the Hot Pocket?
I
Like
don't know.
turrets drop down.
I don't know. Do you? That's
Yeah,
a great
I know.
question, Captain.
Yeah,
Captain, my
sure do.
captain.
There you go.
Only Ordo's gonna get a free round here because he's just like drawing blank on these guys. Hold on
Oda
though.
did bring up a good point in the chat.
Yeah,
Ordo shot first.
Ordo did. shoot
Ordo
first.
shot
Who
first.
said that?
Woda.
Woda, it's good to have you here.
All right. ready for
Thank
me to
you.
roll my
So
attack?
you're firing into like short range, right?
Yeah.
And you're using what? A blaster
A
rifle?
blaster rifle. A heavy ranged weapon.
Okay, so this is going to be a difficulty of... I'm going to give you 3 on this. It's like the difficulty of long range. It's equivalent of that,
Okay.
or engaged with a ranged heavy. It's the equivalent of that. So it's the same thing. It's
Okay.
3 difficulty dice. Do you
Okay.
want to spend any light side on this? Do you want to do anything? That's why I always like to tell you what your difficulty is going to be, so you can make the decision beforehand rolling if you want to
Okay.
burn a light side. So you can upgrade, and I find the easiest way to do this on your character sheet is just like click a rank into that stat.
Okay.
Like just put like whatever it is now, like from 1 to 2, and it'll automatically upgrade your die for this one roll. And just remember to put it back down.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes absolute sense. Ranged heavy.
That's how I didn't run this. I know you ran it roll 20 as well, so I probably don't need to tell you that. You know what you're doing.
Yeah. If not, we'll figure it out. Yeah. All right. I'm ready. I spent a light side point to make this a step easier.
I did not create a battle map for this. I did not expect this, but hey, the players.
That's fine.
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah!
There we go.
Okay. Oh, you got that threat in there. So you succeed. You succeed really well. I'll read up to the chat. He got success, threat, and a triumph. A triumph means counts as success and may also be spent to trigger a powerful positive consequence. So I used to run this. I ran this game for a whole bunch of other GMs. And when I had a lot of fun throwing out to them sometimes, how do you see this playing out? And handing you the narrative as a fellow GM, how do you see your triumph triggering? What happens here, Chuck?
Okay. So of course he catches a bolt to the face, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
God, I want to say I went up to the guy with the data pad.
Okay.
And I would just say I would like to see it like I shoot him, it throws him back, maybe knocks him on his ass.
Okay.
But he accidentally tosses that data pad and it cracks and breaks as it hits the floor and goes skidding.
Okay. All right.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
I'm gonna say you've killed him with this shot, point blank.
Nice.
Heavy blast rifle. He drops and breaks the data pad. But this shot rings out and bounces around, and an alarm starts going off in the docking bay.
I'm already walking away.
Woo!
I have no idea who these people are.
Yeah.
That is
we
your
just get on
threat.
the hot pocket if we're right here and just like talk. Hey, we don't know what's going on.
So the other guy, he puts his hands up, and he's just like, this escalated quickly. I want no trouble. Don't kill me. Don't shoot me. Listen, who are you? What are you doing? Why did you kill him?
Why are you snooping around our ships?
That's no reason to kill someone.
We'll agree to disagree.
The Crimson Corsair pulls out his pistol. He's got this really fancy pistol with like a bone handle on it, this curved bone handle, and he pulls it out. And he goes, well, it looks like we have the upper hand here. I say we take him prisoner and put him on our ship. That way they can't get any word back to whoever it is he's working for.
That sounds like an overly complicated solution to this problem.
Well, then, why don't we just kick him into space?
Kick him
And he
in the
walks
face.
him over to like where the opening for the docking bay and hit the buttons. And he points to you, Garrus, to open it up briefly. And he's got the gun to the back of his head. He's like, open it up!
Okay, sure.
All right, you do so. And he kicks this guy out of space, and he just spirals and floats away. All right, now we got to get out of here.
Wait. Let's throw the other
About selling
guy.
this stuff.
What's
Wait.
that?
Well, let's throw the other corpse out.
Oh, yeah.
The alarm's going off. Don't you think we should get out of here?
Hey, let's get rid of this body.
Let's get
Okay.
rid of the body first,
All right.
and then let's get out of here.
All right. He takes the other one, hoists, and throws it out in space.
I make sure to grab the data pad.
I don't know how to explain the blood. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, who cares? Let's go back to the bar.
I don't think we should go back to the bar. Let's go to my contact.
Okay.
Philvin. Not filthy.
You sure they won't work with
Philvin.
any contact?
What? I don't know. I wasn't expecting you to kill them.
Let that be a warning to any who cross the crew of the Hot Pocket.
The-
I like your style, Vit.
Okay.
He's gonna
never
say your
told you
name
my
wrong
name.
on purpose. He'll say like Veet, like style, like your style Veet.
I never told you my name.
Oh, right.
Mm.
And just keeps walking
Oh,
through the station.
Mm.
Right. All right. So, and he brings up his own data pad. He's like, okay, let's follow these directions, and it should be here. And he takes you through the station, through winding halls, and through slums, and this and that. And there's all sorts of things set up. There's shops everywhere. There's like a bazaar set up on here. There's all sort of illicit goods available, and there's people offering all sorts of jobs to cart spice and illegal goods across the galaxy and such. You make note. This might be a good place to come back to get to make some money, some of that fat credits here.
Fat credits.
Mad fat credits. But eventually you get to you go, this is it here. This is her stronghold. We go here. There's a Sullustan sitting out front, a rather dopey looking Sullustan. He's got a black eye and he's got his big sad looking jowls hanging down like a droopy dog. And he, what do you want?
Is Randy Roja here doing the talking?
Randy Roja. Yes, we are here to see Miss Philvin. We believe we have some merchandise that she would be interested in. He turns to the four of you and goes, if I'm just doing all of it, I'm taking a higher cut.
No, 30%. I'm sorry, it's Randy Rojo. That's his name.
I'm taking a higher cut if I have to do all of this. I found the contact, and now I have to do all the talking.
I thought she was your friend, and you would want
She's
to
not
do
my
the talking.
friend.
I can do the fucking talking if you're going to complain about it.
And we did all the work. How do you think these ships got? We got the ships.
You talk to somebody and get paid.
You were in a
30.
rather
You
sticky
did all the hard work.
situation from what I remember when I met you.
I hold up my goo gun. You'll be in a sticky situation.
All right.
Mouthing off.
That's your like trademark saying.
Yeah. All right there, Captain Red Pants. I'll do the talking then.
All right. So I hear she's rather fickle. So we got to get on her good side. We may have to prove ourselves that we're not some like New Republic spies or a sort of sting operation or something. I don't know. I just heard that she's not easy to deal with. So if you're doing the talking, just be aware of that. Thanks. And he slaps you on the back and pushes you into the door first.
This
This is
guy.
gonna go. Yeah.
So you get pushed into this den, and there's just shady types everywhere. There's Corellians and aliens or humans, whatever you want to call Corellians in this, and all over the place. And they all turn and look to you. And this is like it's like a seating area. There's like a chair at the end. It's almost like a nice fine couch, and there's guards on either side. Big 2 Trandoshan guards, a big lizard man like Bosk, standing on either side of this woman. Here, I'll show you a picture of her. And she's got armed and armored thugs and goons everywhere. Oh, that's edit. That's not show to players. Philvin. So she's at the other end of the room. What's that race? That's like Plo Koon, isn't it? I don't know what his race is. Plo Koon's race. That's quick. Wikipedia.
That's it. That's it.
To the Wookiee.
Keldor.
Keldor. She's a Keldorian.
Yeah.
Sitting there on this fancy couch. And she waves you over. She goes, "Oh, I've been told I should expect you. I hear you have some goods in Docking Bay 97 that I'd be interested in."
Yeah, we got some Imperial ships that we salvaged, and we're needing to exchange those ships for some credits.
And how do I know I can trust you? How did you find these ships?
Legitimate salvage.
And why are you looking to offload them?
Because the New Republic are a bunch of assholes who, if we tried to sell our ships in their space, they would just try and take them and claim it as spoils of war, and we wouldn't get a dime for it.
I see. So you're just looking for a quick flip. That's all. I'm just a bank to you. You're looking for an exchange. That's it, is it not?
Yeah, what else would you expect from this
Yes.
situation? Yes, we came with something to sell, and we would like you to buy it in exchange.
I
That's
think
how commerce works.
And what about this one? And she points to the Crimson Corsair. And how does he fit into all this? Do you know?
How is he within earshot?
Yeah, he's like right next to you guys. And he puffs up his chest.
Well,
I found them and I rescued them and I brought them to you, my lady.
yeah, he gets a finder's fee.
Yes. He said he loved you too.
He did. He really. He did make it
He
fun.
got, I am taken by your beauty. It'd be an honor to work with you and possibly again in the future. She says, "Well,
Yeah.
he's weird."
I think I'll like take his lead at that point and be like, well, if this transaction is amicable, then perhaps we could continue the relationship with other jobs. This seems like the type of place where we could find other employment, and you seem like a delightful woman to serve.
He
Yeah.
turns to you. He goes, "Dr. Quinn has the right idea. See, this is why we're here, my lady."
You know, credits are a good thing.
She says, "Well, I need to know that I can trust you. I need to know those ships aren't marked. I need to know that they're not being tracked. I need to know that you're not New Republic spies being sent in here, tracking the sale of illegal Imperial goods. You do something for me, and I will gladly buy your ships from you."
All right, sure.
You're like, it can't be any worse than just killing a guy in the docking bay like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I can shoot my way out of this opium den here, so I guess we might as well take it.
Opium?
Opium? Okay, what?
I'm
There's
sorry,
no
Lotus?
opium here. No, this isn't the Lotus. This isn't.
yeah.
This isn't Ash.
Like,
These are.
Music to my ears.
we're
That's
not getting
last
the
night.
leaf of the leaf.
You're in the drug den, and now your Esquimau friend who dresses like a bird is now addicted to lotus leaves.
Sweet relief of the leaf.
All right, wrong game.
Caw.
Caw. She goes, "Well, there's a thorn in my side here on the station, a rival, if you will, by the name of Kudo.
Who could rival one such as you? Like,
I like him." She turns to the Trandoshan, and he just kind of snarls. He pulls back his teeth, and he looks at you, Dr. Quinn. And
I'm gonna
like-
smile.
I like this one. Kudo, I believe, has some information regarding some transactions that have recently transpired in my business here, and I don't want him to have that information. I want you to go retrieve it and bring it back, and send a message that I am not to be trifled with.
Do
you think you can do that?
Kudo. Get in.
It's very explicit.
Kudo has a store. It's a front. I know there's more going on there than appears. Kudo will not be there himself, but I want you to go there. I want you to send a message, and I want you to search thoroughly to see if you can find the data there. If it's being, my intelligence says it's being housed there. I want you to go there and get it back. Send a message to Kudo, and then when you return, we can talk about buying your merchandise.
Cool.
Sounds perfectly reasonable.
What's the name of the store?
The name of the store is the Feathered Boa.
Space Mark.
No.
Feathered boa.
The
What is
Feathered Boa.
I wonder what he sells.
Boas.
I believe-
Fashion?
Feathers.
I believe it's a
So
it's a payday loans place.
Like a Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah, exactly. Lotions and soaps and such.
Music playing in there.
Oh, that reminds me. I had an Alien Nightclub sound I could have played while we were in there.
Oh,
Could be playing now, yeah.
Fancy.
She seems like the person who likes music.
Oh, it's just more like Milling About, I think.
Okay.
It's playing right now. It's very fun.
Yeah, I hear it.
It's ambience.
Can I get just basic instructions from her on how to get to the Feathered Boa?
Yeah, she gives you the directions on how to get there. It's not too far from here. It's about 15 minutes. She goes, "Now, the alarms have gone off at the station recently, but so try to keep it low-key, if you will. I don't want any attention coming back to my organization."
That's
Do you get it?
honorable, man.
Okay.
Of course, we would never
We would
do
never
anything
do anything
that
extreme or
would.
rash.
Of course not. Yeah.
Very good. You have your orders. You can go.
Orders.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm ready to go.
What
Yeah,
is
me
not
too.
feeling it? All right. Yeah, so you guys head out, and the Crimson Corsair turns. He goes, that went magnificent, I think. We could even probably push it for some extra money. If we do this job well, what do you think?
Sure.
She wasn't clear on sending a message.
Don't worry.
Well,
I
that's
got
up to
that.
us. We know what to do.
Yeah.
We're
may
nefarious
not be-
types.
we may
We're
not have to-
scoundrels. And he slaps your back, Dr. Quinn.
I'll laugh along, but it'll be a fake laugh.
Ah, I like him. He follows my lead. Are you looking for a new crew to join? I could always use it.
And I look around, I look at Ordo really quickly. No, not at all. No. Very happy where I'm at.
Yeah, the guy just shot some point blank. All right, so you follow the directions. You go to this store. It's very clearly a front of some sort. It's all dilapidated on the outside. There's a sign that's painted onto it, but it's kind of like chipping and flaking away. There's been like no upkeep to the exterior of this building. There's a single door on the front of it, and it's closed, and it says, beside it, the feathered boa painted on the side. And it's a pawn shop. What do you want to do?
Okay.
Just want to charge on in there? What do you want to do?
Charge.
Seems like the Ordo way.
I'll go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should kind of scout it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, scout out. Well, Ordo's just charging on in. So Ordo goes through the door, and the Crimson goes, "Oh, wait!" And as you walk in, and there's a protocol droid behind the counter. So you enter. There's shelves, and there's tables, and there's all sorts of knickknacks. There's like a thick layer of dust on everything. You can tell like nothing has moved in this place in a very, very long time. And it's just like an assortment of junk. Everything from textiles to parts and scraps. There's pieces of like a droid's arm on one table. It's just garbage. And this
The
protocol
droid's
droid,
the only one here.
yeah, it's an all black protocol droid. It turns you. It's like greetings. How can I help you?
Yeah, I need to talk to your master. Is he in?
No, I have been left in charge of the store. What can I do for you? What are you in the market for?
I'll walk up to him. So I need a little bit of information. Do you sell information here?
Are the rest of you coming in here with them, or are you waiting outside?
Yeah,
All right.
we'll go.
You should.
You're all filing. Yeah, you should. Sorry. Just come and get in here, you guys. Information. No, we sell many things, many galactic treasures, but information is not one of them.
You got to look around. I kind of want to like behind the counter and stuff. Just kind of give it a peer.
Yeah, there's a door behind the counter
Is there anyone? What's
leading
through that
to another
door there?
room. Pardon me, sir?
What's through that door there?
Nothing. That's just the reserve stocks.
Okay, I grab the droid and I pull him over the counter.
Oh.
Ah, stop! And he starts flailing. Stop!
God, this droid's really innocent. I feel bad if I have to kill it.
Well, with that, the door slides open,
Good.
and two gruff-looking characters walk
Oh my
out.
goodness.
Whoop!
I grab my rifle and I
Well,
shoot.
let's do that. I don't know who the rest of you are. Here's the droid. You guys can all see what's happening here, right? You can see the map. It's not like black for everybody, like
No, I
sometimes
see it.
happens. So door slides open. Whoop. And
I don't see any map.
you don't see a
Very
map?
great.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm viewing it as GM. Let me switch to rejoin.
Let
this
me.
player.
I think I just gotta quickly do something on character sheets. I think maybe I gave line of sight to like one person, and that might be the problem. You can see
Okay.
1,000 feet.
Ooh.
There, can you see now? After I
Yeah.
did that, can everybody
No, I
see?
was
or can...
on. Yeah, I was just on viewing as GM. So when you switch players, it didn't switch me.
Gotcha. Can everybody see the map?
Yeah, I see it. Great floor,
Yeah.
Right.
So-
it's just
house,
Everything kind of gray and
spacey.
and spacey. So a big Devorian walks out and a Kubaz walks out with guns drawn as you yank this thing over.
Revealed.
Yeah,
What's
that's what
it?
it looks like for me. It looks like Fog of War is still on.
Fog of War.
Because there's black areas, but it's like when you
It's
move.
grayed out. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind
it's grayed out.
Where's it grayed out? All around the building?
Yeah.
But you
I
can
see
see the
the
inside of the
floor
building?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good enough. There is Fog of War. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Because the back room, I
You know
did
how, like
expect.
when you move through a room, it reveals the fog of war, and then when you leave, it's just gray.
Right.
Yeah,
You can see, but that's what it's supposed. That's what it looks like. It's just
like all around the building or in the building itself?
no in the building. Around the outside is black. The inside is like it's been uncovered, but
I'll
we
tell you
can't
what.
see.
I'm going to fix it for you right now. I think I just fixed it for Vit. Bear with me here. Now's it better?
Nope.
Not for me. Let me close
Oh.
my character sheet.
Reload the page.
Okay.
If not, whatever. I'll just turn Frog of War off. I had it for the back room. I had a door closed with those guys in it, not knowing what you were going to do. That's the only reason it's on there.
I'm going to turn my AC on. I'll be right back. Yes.
Yes, you're in Florida. If it's not working, let's just turn dynamic lighting off because we don't really need it. It's not important right now. All right, so we're gonna have to go into some initiative here.
Yeah, I just see gray now still.
I'll tell you what. Boop. Gun. How about now? Is it all open?
Vision.
Is it all open now?
Nope.
Wow.
So she looks the same.
Interesting. All right. I don't know what's going on there.
There it is. I refreshed and it looks fine.
Okay. Cool.
I can see
I'll
it
try
right now.
again because I just refreshed.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know what's up with that. All right. Anyways.
There we go.
I don't know if it drags darkness around now when I move the map, but whatever. Anyways, let's go into initiative, right? Do we remember how initiative works?
If we were prepared, we roll cool.
Cool.
If we weren't, we roll vigilance.
I'll give you cool on this. You're going into a sticky situation. You weren't quite prepared, or you went in there expecting trouble of some sorts, whether it was on you causing it or someone else causing it. So every roll's cool. And remember, it doesn't associate to an actual token. It just pops in there, and you guys can switch every round who takes that slot.
Okay. Yeah. Oh man, I didn't get any successes.
Just gotta wait for Vit to get back, and then we're good to go. There he is. Tonight I'm drinking an electric unicorn. It's delicious, a white IPA. Look at that. It's got a unicorn shooting laser bolts out of its
A
eyes.
unicorn appeared.
Yeah. Roll for initiative, please.
Can't read. Dragon's milk. It's a great stout. And it's 11%, so it does the job. quick.
Woo! That'll knock you in your ass.
You know where that's at, Jen?
It's cool. We're doing cool, right? And I'm
Cool,
looking
yeah.
for it right here. Bam. I'm not as cool.
Woo! All right, so 3 of you get to act before the NPC. So a Devorian and a Kubaz charge out of the back room with blasters drawn as Ordo hauls the protocol droid over the counter. So 3 of you get to go first. Who wants to take that first spot?
I would like to, but I'm willing to negotiate with you guys.
Oh, I guess
I have a gun, but
Yeah.
I mean, I just have a gun.
look how
I
big he
can't shoot
is.
very
Whoa.
well.
I think it makes
Oh,
sense. Ordo
wait.
kind of started this, so
Yeah,
I
might
got
as
such
well.
a bad idea here. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and go first. Let's start the dominoes falling.
there's no such thing as bad ideas, just bad people.
Oh, there's a really bad idea. Okay, I'm here. They're on the other side of the counter.
Okay.
Everyone else is pretty far away, right?
Not super far away.
Not super far? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I won't go with that bad of an idea. I stand up, I pull out my rifle, and I try. I want to take a strain because standing up uses parts of the movement, right?
Yeah. Here, let's do that one.
So I want to take a strain, move back a little ways, and then take a shot with my rifle at the Devorian there.
I'm just putting some range bands on here for you guys, just for the purpose of combat. Nice and quick and dirty. All right. I love it. I love you taking strain. I did that last time I played. My players, when I played, never took strain. I was like, man, you get a bonus with strain, and strain like will go away at the end of combat, or you just have to sit in a corner for like 6 minutes and it goes away. So like it's something ridiculous. Like I'm taking all the strain during combat.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, your actions. So you want to move and attack.
Yeah. Does that fall in phase 1 or phase 2?
Wrong game. Wrong game. All right.
Strain. Yeah, I'll take a strain.
So you can suffer. You can suffer up to 2 strain. Remember, but that's your call.
I'm good with 1 strain. I only need to move back once.
So you get 1 action, 1 maneuver, and as many incidentals you want. That's like talking, right? So
yeah,
you want to move
my
for
plan is
your
to-
maneuver, and you want to shoot for your action, right?
Yep, absolutely.
All right. So you're firing. What are you firing with?
Heavy rifle.
Oh yeah. Okay. So let's set the difficulty into that.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to move back a little bit.
Okay. I'll give you a 2 difficulty on this.
All right. So.
Oh, I'm gonna move this to the bat. There we go. People can now see it on the overlay. They can watch the battle happening. I go look at the stream and they can't see anything. There you people go. You can see this battle.
Beautiful.
All right, it's set up for you. Go ahead and roll, Ordo.
Oh shit!
Holy shit!
There we go.
Nice.
So each of those is an additional point of damage over on top of the first. So 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage?
Yeah.
Which one are you shooting at? Devil Man or Elephant
The
Man?
Devorian elephant guy. Or no, I'm sorry, devil guy.
Yeah, Kubaz is that one.
Yeah, Devorian. Horny dude.
Horny dude. Let me look at their character sheet. All right. Oh, wow. That's not right. 1 wound? Somebody didn't program that right. Good thing I have the book handy with it marked on the page that his stats are on.
Look at you being prepared.
Yeah, right? Okay. How much damage you do?
12.
Okay. That kills him. Outright? How do you kill this Devorian? You comes out, hey, what are you doing to our droid? The gun out.
Oh, I put just sink the blaster bolt right between his horns on his forehead.
All right, and he drops.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, dear. Master, no! So this protocol droid thrashing on the floor trying to stand up.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right, so now another PC. Oh, sorry, I accidentally moved 2. 3 of you guys go first. Another PC gets to go. Who wants to go next?
Is there anything left to do?
There's another bad guy to shoot.
Yeah, it's one more bad guy.
Where's he standing?
Right here where I'm pinging.
Okay.
The
I had
Kubaz.
half of my character sheets like covered.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, there's one other guy that charged out of there.
What is he in? What's what's his race?
He's a Kubaz. That's the guy that sold
yeah,
out.
long nose.
Yeah. Sold out Ben and Luke on Tatooine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Played the flute on the Mandalorian.
Yes. That's right.
Does he have any kind of weapons?
Oh, yeah, he does. He's got a heavy blaster pistol that he's
Ooh.
run into the room drawn with.
Yes. Well, we've already started blood. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and you got
Cat's
2
under
threat. I'll give you 2 strain for that.
Okay.
Sure, I'll shoot him. I'll go next.
All right. Do you want to move or anything? Do you want to take aim? What do you want to do? Don't forget, you can aim like you have 1 maneuver and 1 action. So like aiming is 1 maneuver. You can take stress and you can aim twice. You can move. You get closer because you're a range band out. What's the range on your pistol? Medium?
Hang on, let me see. I'm trying to find my stuff again because I got a blaster rifle I'd picked up, so it's long range.
Oh, it's long? Okay.
Yeah,
It's going to be a 2 difficulty on this.
and that's with aiming.
How many aim points are you going to use?
Just
1 or
one.
2? Okay,
Just
I'll
one.
plug it in on my end. So go ahead and roll. Wow! Pistoleros of the Galaxy here. You guys are going to make a name for yourself. Yeah, that's the exact same amount of damage that Chuck did. You kill him also.
So they step out and we both just raise our rifles.
These guys had 4 soak and 5 hit points, so 9 total. So, like,
Nice.
you just need to hit.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to negotiate?
You guys went right through the soak and killed them with both those shots.
Beautiful.
Oh, dear! Master! No! My masters! The protocol droid's thrashing on the floor. I guess we're out of combat.
Now, and I turn and look at our bugbear.
Yeah, I was gonna say go ahead and
Did you say our bugbear?
put a shot
Bugbear.
put a shot through his head, and we can take him and I'll reprogram.
Hang on, I've got this, and I hold up my restraining bolt.
Oh, yeah, but he's
there
gonna
you go.
retain his personality and everything.
Well,
Subservient.
I think.
Yeah, he may have info.
Oh, that's true.
Okay,
Is he-
my whole thought is if we shoot this guy in the head, then we have to haul the body of a protocol droid back to the ship.
Yeah, he may have information we need because he hears his master's doings and dealings.
Yeah. I could take him apart too.
Yeah, you can reprogram. I'll go put a restraining bolt on him.
Yeah.
All right. Combat is over. Everybody can go ahead and make a discipline or cool check. It's up to you, whichever you want. And for every success, you regain one. You lose a strain. So everybody took strain in combat can roll that.
Me.
I don't think I had any.
It was just Chuck. It was just Ordo.
Neither did I.
You said discipline or
Discipline or cool. You get to choose whichever is the better of the two for you.
it's gonna be discipline for me.
We have no discipline in his mind.
Boom!
Better choose cool.
You just shed all of your strain, didn't you? That you gained.
No, I
you
picked
won.
up 3, so I'm at 1 strain right now.
And then it's like after that, I can't remember. I think it's like every 10 minutes or something. It's actually like really quick. You shed the other strain.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go loot the bodies.
I'll go looking for some kind of terminal since there's something we're supposed to be looking for.
Yeah. Okay. Loot the bodies. They both have heavy blaster pistols on them. They are also carry a vibro knife each, and are wearing padded armor. Dr. Quinn, you go back to the back room, and there's all sorts of terminals and computers and stuff back there that you see, and you're like, oh, this might be where some information's being held.
Yeah, so I will do my best to start searching through something. Do we know specifically what kind of data we're looking for?
She was really vague, but you can start with, like, you know her name.
Okay.
You can start looking for maybe files that are attached to her or have to do with her.
Okay, yeah, I'll just do that.
So you want to go ahead and make me some computers rolls?
Yeah, that sounds good.
How's your computers? What's your...
I don't have any ranks in it, but I do have 4 int, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
4 green.
That's
Okay.
good.
It's going to be a 2 difficulty.
Okay.
Do you want to spend a light side point or a force point?
Nah, it's all right. I
Okay.
think.
Well,
Boom shakalaka.
there you go.
Wow, with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay,
I type really fast.
you find that this Kudo had recently kept tabs on the sale of some spice that she was getting rid of, and that he was tracking the buyer. And it looks like there's plans to intercept and steal the goods. And you do find further information that there are moles in her, with your advantages and your over success there. There's moles in her entourage, like in her house, that you found out with those extra successes and advantages. That
Any
wasn't
like identification, or is it just the fact that they exist?
fact that they exist. You don't have names or identification, but there are people in there that are feeding information to Kudo.
Okay. Is there enough information that she would know if I told her like her spice sale like was getting intercepted? She would know like where that would be or anything like that.
Yes, that information she would definitely be able to pinpoint, and it looks like it's a few days out. She could hopefully intercept it and cancel that out.
Yeah, so I'll just store it, transfer it over onto my own data pad. Just
Okay.
kind of whatever I can.
While he's doing that, I want to, after looting the bodies, I want to start dragging the bodies into that computer room,
Sure.
along with every bit of junk that looks like it might be flammable.
And burn them, right?
we got to send a message.
Yeah, but we're supposed to be sending a message.
It's a pawn shop, right? Should we take a minute to see if there's anything useful? I don't know.
It might be. You guys can do that. I'm just hauling shit that looks flammable.
Ordo wants to start a fire.
Okay.
What kind of droid is this?
It's a protocol droid.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
It is a protocol droid. I will.
And
So did you shoot in the head, or did you put a restraining bolt on? I'm sorry. What did
Restraining
you?
bolt.
Restraining bolt on it, so we're
Yeah.
just gonna take him with.
And are you gonna
Yeah.
deactivate it with the restraining bolt, or when you try to talk or act up, you're just zap them, or what kind of horrible people are
We
you?
just got to get them to walk to the ship
Yeah, we
without.
should get into our ship quietly.
Yeah, and then we can deactivate them.
What nefarious plans do you have for me? Where are you taking me? Why did you shoot my masters?
Better.
Is there a mute button?
That hurt.
Keep your
Don't.
mouth quiet till we get to the ship.
Oh, you're horrible people. What did I do to deserve this? At best, I hope you wipe my memory.
Oh, for sure. And then we'll give it right back to you, like a certain movie.
Oh!
Coming back again.
Zing!
There's a backup.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, you gather up the goods, you throw some stuff in there, and you want to torch this place. Okay.
Yeah.
I should have thought of that, with Chuck playing. There was going to be fire. It's inevitable.
Not the good guys.
Fire just solves so many problems.
It's nature's cleanser.
Yeah.
It's what?
It cleans everything.
Jeez.
You've not played
It
enough
just
with
cleanses.
Chuck.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, you burn it. Fire breaks out. You guys book it out of there.
Oh,
Alarms start going off once the fire starts hitting station alarms and stuff. So alarms start going off and sirens, and you can hear all sorts of activity. Smoke starts billowing out.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Let's
Sounds
GTFO.
good.
So you're gonna make your way back to Philbin.
Let's go to the ship.
On the way back,
Deposit our new droid.
the Corsair says, "Is there anything we need to do with the ships before we sell them? Have you stripped them? Is there any other information or
Ooh,
or goods that you
good
want out of
thinking
there?"
Let's go. Let's go do that.
Yeah. See, I'm not just a pretty face.
I wouldn't say you're pretty. I wanted to
Already do
use the
all that.
computer back there before we left, but
Didn't we spend a
Oh,
point to
that's
already
too
strip
bad.
him?
You
No, it's
did.
come on.
You stripped it in space.
Just a real light pass, though.
Giving you the opportunity to double back and get anything else you want out of there.
Yeah.
There may be.
Just be concerned about munitions, weapons.
Sure. So you guys go back. He goes with you and start. You start what? Going through this thing, and you open up the Lambda class shuttle and the TIE interceptors, and you start taking what you can out of there. There's no rolls required. I'll just add some more stuff onto your your loot. Is there anything specific that you're looking for? I'll ask you that.
after my book gets here Monday, I'll tell you.
It's a good book. It's a good book.
Tuesday.
So there's nothing specific you're looking for?
No.
I don't know all the crafting rules, and I'm waiting for the book to get here.
The Corsair, he's in there, and he's kind of looking over your shoulder and stuff as you're doing this. Like, oh, what is it? What is that? What are you taking? What's that? Is that of interest? What do you know about that?
Some of our posters and stuff.
Posters.
Yes.
Fuzzy
All right.
dice.
And he starts rifling through things while you guys are shuffling about.
Hey.
What? Hey, we're partners. I get 30%, don't I?
And I hold up my Google. You'll get 30% in credits.
I get 30% of everything. That was the
Okay,
deal.
well, it's coming out of your credits then.
Well, can I scavenge what's left in here?
No,
I don't.
we don't
You
want. We
sell
don't
this and you get 30% of the proceeds.
credit.
Guys, come on. Give me
Plus, you've done
something.
business before.
I found you this
No, you
contact.
followed.
I found you this lead. You guys wouldn't have the sale without me. Let me grab a blaster or something.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a
That's
burnt
fine.
out like flux capacitor and tell him.
I'll toss him a couple blaster rifles.
He takes the blasters. He puts them on his belt. He takes out his data pad. He makes some notes. He's on there looking intently. All right, okay. Well, this will factor in that much, and okay. And he's plugging away on his data pad. Okay, yeah, very good. Yeah, that should do. The very yes.
FYI, we don't like you.
FYI, I found the picture. There's the source picture. There's the droid that you took. This is the source picture of your protocol droid that was used for that
Sure,
token.
That's kind of neat looking. All right.
Yeah,
Nice.
your droid. You like the title of that handout?
That's good.
Your
In
droid.
before you gets a friend. It's great.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys make your way back to this. Okay, so let's go back. Let's make a deal here. We should be very careful. Are we going to give her all of the details? We're going to give her everything we found.
Let us do the talking, please.
Well, those are good questions, though. What all are? I'm cool just giving all the info over.
We
Yeah,
still
I
have some chips we could use, right? Maybe we could leverage it for more money. Maybe we could leverage it for something in the future. Let's not be hasty here.
Yes, we don't have to tell her about the mole.
Exactly.
That's extra.
Okay, I'll go with it.
Indeed. I kind of like him now. Gugan.
Still don't like Google. I'm named after my weapon.
I like Gugan a lot more now.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
All right, so you guys make your way back. You confront that sad-looking Sulston at the door, and you make your way into her little court there. And she's like,
You
"Oh,
put
you're
the
back."
droid on the ship, right?
I hope so.
Yeah. Okay.
You're back. You want to spend a light side point to retcon it?
No. No.
She says, "Oh, you're back so soon. I didn't expect you to be back so soon." That last alarm that went off, was that your work as well?
They've
station?
been going off all day. There must be some sort of malfunctioning. Yeah.
What did you find?
I'll let one of you do the talking. You guys got the plan here.
I will
I'm
pull out the data pad and I will start kind of going through the details on the spice sale. I will, as everyone suggested, keep the mole stuff on the slide, but
Yes.
I will explain to you. Apparently, Kudo is keeping tabs on your spice sales, and that seems you're going to have a bit of trouble in a few days. And give her whatever details she
I
needs.
knew it. She turns to one of the Trandoshans. I knew it. Give me the details. Give me the details. Transfer them over here to my men. She motions to a guy who's holding up a data pad.
I will do so.
And with that, the Crimson Corsair steps over and goes, "Oh, my lady, but there was more.
Hey.
There is more that we learned of your rival."
Yes, we've heard that there was, and I'll look to hopefully get some sort of facial expression nod or consent from my crew.
From anybody?
From anybody.
I'm not to go for it.
And I'll just
What
say,
he
like,
means to tell you is that your two main bosses, explain what they look like. Yeah, they're dead. You don't have to worry about them.
My main bosses?
No, the two bosses. I'm saying not her bosses. Who are the two boss guys we just killed? Droid's bosses.
Oh, yeah. You give their
Explain what
names,
those
whatever their
dudes
names
look like.
are.
Yeah, so like
Jane.
describe them. I'm like, yeah, those two, they're dead.
Whatever.
You don't have to worry about them. That's what else we had to tell you. And I kind of turn and look
Yeah,
at
let's
the
find
Crimson
some-
Raider and give him kind of side eye.
Let's find some names. Sneed and Kaz. Those sound like good Star Wars names. Sneed and
Absolutely.
Kaz.
Guys, yeah, they're dead. They're not going to bother you.
Well, I hoped you wouldn't have left them alive. That's it. That's all he has to say. And he turns to the group of you, and he's like, he kind of like, he like kind of shrugs his shoulders because he
Yep,
can't see
that
his
was
face.
Yeah.
And he slumps his shoulders down and hangs his head. Yes, so we are ready for our money then, madam. You can deliver it to our ships. We are in Docky Bay in 97, as you know.
Well, I mean, did she pay us for the mole?
we didn't say anything about the mole yet.
She goes, "What mole?
That was.
One mole."
Well, we didn't say. Well, I didn't say it out loud. I guess I did.
That's the player saying that.
One mole. What is this mole talk?
So we discovered that there is some additional information that you may need to know about your organization that we're willing to give you for a small fee. Since it was outside of the parameters. your quote unquote orders, as you said.
The
or
two
your command.
Trandoshans sneer and growl at you. They both draw these like long blaster rifles and point them in your direction. She looks unamused at this point. So, what mole? What is this? What are you-
Hey, we're offering.
no, this is not part of the deal. We're not playing games here.
Okay, so we would just like a small, maybe 20% increase on what you paid us to provide you information that we discovered in.
How do I know this information's good? How do I know you're not playing me?
Why would we do
Well,
that?
Yeah, why would we do?
Why would you keep it from me in the first place?
Because we're
For
business.
money? This is a business transaction.
I'll tell you what. I was willing to pay you 120,000 Imperial credits
Mhm.
for the purchase of the ships. If this information checks out, I'll bump that up to 150,000.
I look back at the crew one moment, and I completely ignored our Red Ranger. And so, what do
The
you
huddle.
think? Yeah, we huddle.
He kind of like butts in. He's like, "So fellas, what are we doing?"
Is that one you seem like his head keeps trying to poke over, eat somebody
Yeah.
over?
Yeah.
Goes into the next side.
What is it? What do we do? Is it a deal?
I'm good with that. That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So, side note, she did say Imperial credits. Imperial credits are hard
Yeah, they're
to
not-
get
they can't
rid
be
of
worth
these
it.
days with the fall of the Empire.
What's the Aqualan currency?
It depends on where you're spending them. In the interior, they're worth next to nothing. Nobody will touch them. But out here on the outer rim, you can usually get like 75 to 1, 80 to 1.
That's not bad.
Depending on the right person, the right money exchanger, and who you're dealing with.
Make it Beskar.
Oh, shit. I can take. Why don't we ask for a different form of currency? Let's see what she says.
I can give you a different form of currency, but it'll be far less that I'll give you.
What would you give us?
I will give you. I don't know what's another currency.
Go loonies.
Loonies and toonies. No, I'll give you Monkel credits.
Ooh,
Those are always good.
But
How
you'll
much?
get
trapped.
90,000.
So if we're looking at, okay, what would be 80% of the 150?
Yeah, don't ask me to do math.
Hang on.
Maths.
Maths are dumb. That would be 120 if we can exchange it out on the rim, I think.
So you're taking a loss. 90,000 Monkel credits. You can
Use
get rid of those easier.
Yeah.
They're not traded and accepted everywhere, but it is an accepted currency here in the New
Okay,
Republic.
for me being a smuggler and stuff, what I know is Imperial credit, is that usually the norm, or is this? Do I feel like
Not
we're
these
getting it
days.
over?
Not these days. It's like, think about like the after World War II, how like Germans' money was worth nothing, right? Like a wheelbarrow worth of money would buy you like a gallon of milk, right? Like Imperial credits are not worth what they once were, and you really need to find the right buyer. But if you do, and you can get close to par, it's good money.
I say we take the Mon Calamari money. I don't want to
I agree.
dick with having to juggle around
Right.
finding someone who will
They
give
would.
us.
It's a little bit take a little bit more of a loss for something we can unload easier or use.
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah, and we would get.
'Cause even if we only got 70% value, that would be 105,000
Yeah,
with him if we got
Who
100.
put math in this role playing game? Ugh,
right. This is terrible.
gross. All right, so she says the Monkel credits. It is.
Yeah.
They will be delivered to your ship upon inspection by my men to ensure everything checks out on those ships.
What? Oh, okay. On the ship.
Okay.
I need to ensure that they're functional. I need to ensure that they're not being traced or tracked,
Oh yeah.
and that you're not looking to pull a fast one on me.
Sure.
As is.
As is. No. She says no. Not as is. I'll meet you in Docking Bay 94
Okay.
in 4 hours' time. And if everything checks out, we'll make the exchange there.
Okay.
Are you okay with that? Do you agree to these terms? 90,000 Moncal credits.
Yeah, we're good with that.
Very good. So you guys leave, I'm assuming.
Hmm.
Curtains, of course, there
Yeah.
goes. Do you think it was a wise idea to take the Moncal credits? We're taking a bit of a cut here, fellas. I think we could have made better with the Imperial credits, no?
No.
Maybe. Who knows?
Depends on
Imperial
where you go.
credits are a gamble. Moncal credits.
I like a gamble.
Well, you take your Moncal credits and convert them.
Yeah. Your
Got the
cut of
Imperial
that.
credits.
Your cut of that's 27,000. You can go back to her and ask if you can exchange your 27,000 for Imperial credits.
I don't think it works that way. What do you fellas want to do to kill some time? We've got a few hours to kill.
Stay away from you.
Back to the Hot Pocket and we'll watch everything from there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We got a droid to work on.
Sure. Yeah, you go back to the Hot Pocket to work on your droid.
Yeah.
And so they look over the ships, and they're in there, and they're looking things over. They're going through the computers and the sensors, and they're kind of ripping open like the hatches and going through everything. And after roughly 4 hours time, you get a message from her that she's satisfied with what she's found, and she agrees to meet you at Docking Bay 94, which is near here, to make the exchange. She wants to do it on neutral territory where your ships aren't docked. She assures you there's none of her ships are docked there, and she wants to make the exchange.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, so you guys go to Docking Bay 94, and she's standing there in the middle of the docking bay. She's flanked by the Trandoshans, weapons at their sides. She's got looks like a droid, almost like a bounty hunter that she's hired, standing behind her, and a whole bunch of her men back behind her.
I'll look behind us to see if we have anything similar.
There's the four of you and the Crimson Corsair, and he comes strolling in, and he's standing off to the side. All right, this is it. This is what we've been waiting for. And he's rubbing his hands, and she steps forward, and she's flanked by the two Trandoshans. She goes, everything was satisfactory. I'm pleased with what you brought me. Perhaps there's a potential for future business.
Okay.
I will.
Okay with that. Making money is always good in my
absolutely.
book.
Yes. Well, then she nods to one of the Trandoshans, and he's got a big crate, and he starts walking over with it. And with that, you start hearing alarms ring off on the station.
Get this loaded. Sounds like we need to go.
And the far side of the dock, the door bursts open, and New Republic soldiers start pouring out. Stop right there! We've been alerted to an illegal transaction.
Fucking Red Rocket.
Yeah, you turn to him, and he just
I'm pulling up my gun already.
he waves at you guys. He punches the thing, and the rocket pack on his back lets off, and he flies backwards through the airlock and into space where a ship is like waiting, flying by, and he goes, "Fellas, the codes I got off those ships were worth a lot more than they were to sell to her. Thanks a lot for your help."
Dirty.
Fuck.
I can't get a shot off at him.
You can shoot at him, sure. Take a shot. I'm not gonna say
How
no.
many light side points we have to spend to make him dead?
Yeah.
You have one light
Good
side
idea.
point.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not mad at him one bit.
Oh, really?
He was really eager to take
That's
that
pretty
lower cut.
impressive. Yeah.
It is like you got to respect that hustle.
He
That
played
was-
you the fool.
Yeah.
No.
Two failures. So you fire and it misses.
Goes.
Till next time, Garrus, Glue Gun, Dr. Quinn, and other guy who never gave me his name. And how about we leave off there? Chuck and pick up with the New Republic storming the station.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
We're in our 2 hours, or just over our 2 hours that I promised the GN.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good way to take that.
Good way. I agree. This
Rocketeering out of the damn.
We have an
I
ongoing.
knew he
Well,
was
we
gonna
have
screw us over in some way.
a few
now.
ongoing
Yeah.
characters that
Yeah.
we can. I actually built a map for this just in case we want to break out of combat. So there's the exchange with you guys and him, and
Oh, nice.
where's all of my They're on the GM layer. There's a whole bunch of New Republic soldiers barging into the room with their guns drawn. So we'll leave off there. Chuck, there's your end scene.
Okay.
You get that. And he flew backwards out the window, or out the airlock. I played you the fool! The Crimson Crusader Corsair flies again! Alright, so that's it. I know Chuck owes you experience from last session, and I owe you experience, but we both need to read how experience works.
Yes, I don't know how it works.
How much is too much? How much is not enough? We need to read that up, but we'll give you experience. We'll put it in the Discord, and trust no one. Exactly, Jeff. We'll give you experience and that we owe you for the 2 sessions. And I don't know what we're gonna play again. This is like willy-nilly. This is like whenever we decide, like, hey, who's around? We're running Star Wars tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm ready to go.
But it's Chuck's. Are you ready? Like, you can just pick up from here?
No, I need some time, but however soon it is too long.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I want to be in the player's seat as my old man.
Yeah.
My grumpy old man.
What's your character?
He's a retired clone trooper.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that.
Clone species and retired clone trooper is the profession or whatever they're called in this. So we'll get you guys experience. So thank you to the folks who joined us. Thank you to who gave us bits. I need to remember that. Grouch Couch Games and That Mage Thanda followed the Notorious DMG. So again, I'm Matt with Grim and Perilous Gaming here on Twitch. You can find me Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, most frequently on the channel, running Zweihander and other games. We'll go over to Oak. Where can they find you?
Same nights with you, because that's usually where I'm gaming. And then Friday nights and Saturday nights at midnight, I play in a couple other guys' 5e games. That'll be coming up here in about an hour.
Jeff?
I GM Adventures in Lollygagging podcast. That says Zweihander Actual Play. Get it anywhere you get podcasts. You can get it up on thelollygaggers.com. And that's it.
Check it out. And Chuck.
Defenders of Cobalt, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, podcast. We do actual play, Zweihander, Dungeon Crawl Classics, 5th edition, 4th edition. We got some other stuff coming out. We're making a sci-fi Zweihander splat book. If you follow us on our Patreon, you can watch all of our dev sessions. Get early access to any content we create. Yeah, Friday nights is when we stream our Zweihander and 5th Ed games. So check us out there on Twitch.
There you go. And we'll be back. Well, that's on Twitter.
What about me?
Oh, Jan,
Yeah,
what do you got going on? What do you got going? Sorry.
No, I thought you were saying, where's everybody?
Well,
Where can they
the
find
content
everyone?
creators, but hey, you can always plug that you're playing in my games.
on Earth.
On Earth. You can always plug that you're playing in my games.
Playing tomorrow night, aren't you?
He's in Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers every other Friday night on Grim and Perilous Gaming, and every Sunday in Zweihander right now, Grim and Perilous Gaming at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. There we go. All right, thank you everybody for joining us. Follow us on Twitter. I don't have our Twitter handles on the overlay. I should. This was built last minute for the next announcement of when we're going to be live next. But thank you for joining us. This was a lot of fun. We'll do it again.
Night, everyone.
Have a good night.
Night, everyone.